Hey, friends, God lets us decide if He is going to work for us or against us. Don't be dumb. That's going to be our thought for our Bible reading plan for day 35, February 4th. It's that it's not a promise that everything's always going to work out. But God says, look, I can either work with you and for you and help bless you, or I can be against you. Here's what He says in Leviticus 26, verse 17. He says, I will set my face against you so that you will be defeated by your enemies. Those that hate you will rule over you, and you will flee even when no one's pursuing you. Right? There's this whole big section where he talks about rewards for obedience and blessings, punishments for disobedience. But God's promise to these people was based on how they chose to live. He would either be for them or he would set himself against them. And if they chose to follow his laws and decrees, that he would bless them. If they chose to live like everybody else and take their eyes off of him and to not obey his commands, again, this is the Old Testament. This is under the Mosaic law, that he would set himself against them. If they continue to persevere, that he would be rather harsh in breaking their pride. Right? You should read the whole chapter, Leviticus 26. And while we don't live under the same circumstances, there's a similar law under the new covenant. It teaches that a man or woman simply reaps what he sows. Jesus taught that his way of life was the best way to live. He called it the way. And when we follow the way, it's not a promise that everything's always going to work out perfectly, but it is a promise that he's going to work with us. And even though they've still got free will, the person that you're in conflict with or the situation, right? It's a promise that it's your best shot for everything to work out in the best possible way. Someone made a response to the meme or to the saying. Someone made a meme in response to the saying, it costs you nothing to be nice. And their version went something like, it also costs you nothing to be a hole. Right? But that's just not true. It might be free in the moment, it might be fun and satisfying, but over time, at a minimum, you're losing a potential friend and an ally in a time of need. See, you might not care or be in need today, but one day, and the Bible is clear about this, and you've experienced this, there's a storm coming. Something's going to happen. Something always happens, and you will need a hand. No one gets through this life unscathed. See, that's the thing about sowing and reaping. You don't do it for what you need today. We sow Jesus' way of life: love, faith, kindness, patience, hospitality, gentleness, grace, forgiveness, so that when you are in need of those one day, somebody will be there to help you out. God lets us decide if he's for us or against us. Don't be dumb. Have a beautiful day.